Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Legend. We are playing the Vaulters on a possible difficulty. I also found out what this new weird quest is, the Day of the Awakening. Apparently today, when I'm starting to record this series, is Endless Day. Whatever that means, I didn't read too much about it. Basically there's an event going on from January the 21st to January the 25th, where you can unlock certain bonuses in the games from Amplitude Studios, or rather in the Endless games. That would be Endless Legend, which we are playing here, Endless Space, which you could find on my channel, a couple of playthroughs, and one humiliating defeat, which coincidentally is my first Let's Play ever. So watch out for horrible sound quality and get my ass beat. And also Endless Dungeon, where I didn't play that yet, but you could, I think Marbasir plays one, and Panchasu, if I pronounce that correctly, he also plays Endless Dungeon, so you could check that out there. And yeah, there's gonna be events. I think in Endless Legend you can get a new hero by completing this event, and basically it's you have to search all these ruins here and throughout the map, and if you find that hero you gotta defeat him and then you get him, or it will be available in the in future games. So that's pretty exciting. I don't know what it is for the Endless Space series, but I'm planning to find out, because I have to start a new series of Endless Space today anyway. And obviously I'm gonna search for the quests. It's a little cruel because I actually gotta prepare an exam and they're doing a special event, so yeah, I guess it won't be that important, right? It's my last exam. Come on, you gotta have priorities. Anyway, last time we left off with the basics. Bought out the Founders Memorial for a couple of dust, and I queued up the Mill Foundry, and I'm still gonna focus on growing the city a little bit more. And I think if it's not too expensive, I'll buy out the Mill Foundry after one turn of production on it. Maybe two, we'll see. But I'm planning to buy it out pretty quickly so we can get the public library and also the seed storage once it's finished. And then go on to actually get our first settler quickly, because we do need resources, and strategic resources specifically. Since our home region does not provide us with any, otherwise, well, I'm not sure if... Actually, there could be some hidden here in the Fog of War. We'll find out. But it does not look like there are. Farms Memorial got finished, okay. Actually, I kind of forgot. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're still yet to research the language square, so we should just... you know, explore around a little bit more, because we can't fight anybody yet. Okay, so 143. I don't know. Maybe one more turn. Could we? Yeah, we could. Yeah, that sounds good. So we put one guy here. We'll still get new population in 2 turns. And we can save a little bit of dust, because we probably will buy out a couple more buildings. Now, let us research. I'm kind of scared of these ruins now, actually, because... because there could be an Endless Day event hero in them, and basically fuck me sideways, right? Excuse my French, but that's what it is. Like... He's an event creature, so he's probably going to be a little stronger than your usual run-of-the-mill unit or hero. And that is scary, gotta say. But it's also exciting, so I don't mind it. Good, we could stick together these guys. There we go. And I think we can meet up somewhere down here. Yeah, let's go like here. Maybe we can uncover this little piece of Fog of War and then meet our armies down here and explore this section a little more. And we found our first resource, that's glass steel, and I'm hoping we can find more, because glass steel would actually be my favorite holy resource, to be honest with you. Okay, looks like we done for the turn, so let's take it. There we go. We're already behind in well, not behind. We're on even footing with the Ardent Mages, and the Broken Lords are ahead, and the Necrophages in second place. And now the hero reached level 2, which does mean we can give him a little movement bonus. Now the what's their face? The Walter heroes, thank you. They are not bad as initial governors. Not bad. And this mechanical exhibitionist is kind of good. And for like an initial bonus, the alchemical genius is okay. But they're way better at leading armies, and especially the exploration armies, because you get this agile mover skill. And up here you get attack bonuses. You get an extra range on ranged units, and Marines are ranged units. You get an extra damage, and damage and attack and extra range, that's just a deadly combination if you can level your hero that way. So I much rather have the Walters as army leaders. Walters and Draken actually are my favorite army leaders. So yeah, that is that. Now I think I'll probably have my army walk around. Well, let's first look around here. Okay, so it looks like, yeah. Well, let's make sure. Okay, so here's the end of the island. Like here, here are our borders. Me cannot speak English. It's a foreign language to me. Where was I? Yeah, so here are the borders of the island, and so far it's pretty small and got a lot of rocks. Now we do have a really good starting position for a city here in this region, but so far it does not look too hot. I think I kind of deserve that, right? Because last time, yeah, 90 is now a real good price for the mill foundry, I think. So let's get it. We will get the seed storage in 2 turns, and we will get an additional population in 1 turn. So I'm gonna try and actually get this settler started. Does it move? Yeah, I think that should work out. Like next turn we get another population. We can then move our 3 population to production and get this guy rolling, or rather get this guy started, and yeah, have him in 3 or 4 turns maybe, and settle this region before anybody else can. That's pretty important to me. Okay, tech-wise, we're still doing fine. Right, so we can actually end the turn. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of getting paranoid. I don't want to forget anything, and I want to like make sure. Quest failed. Yeah, of course it failed. How am I supposed to get over here? It's not possible, man. Not possible at all. Okay, so let's move the army like here, and let's move the hero down here maybe. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got a little region. Let's take a look around what they actually offer. That is not the best region. I guess we could settle here and then like lose 1 tile, and no, this here is a ruin, right? Okay, so we won't settle this region too soon. It's really small, and it's basically where could you actually settle? I guess here, and then go like a small line downward, but it's really going to be hard to actually find a good city location, and all it got is food and more food, not even an anomaly. So probably not going to settle here, and that is a titanium based region, so no titanium for us, I guess. Now let's advance the armies a little bit. If things go well, we could advance the armies like up here and the hero a little bit down here. Actually get this quest. And then we could just assign the hero to this army. That is a thing you can do. Like if we click here now, we could assign her. But we're not going to do it yet. Okay, and it worked out like I hoped it would. So now we could actually... okay, we got to put all those guys on the settler, but then we will have him in 3 turns. And we could queue up the seed storage after that. And everything will be good. Settler does cost us 1 population. So that has to be kept in mind. And after we got that guy, we... also, by the way, we found a 3rd village in here. So Goktal is a real good region for us. 3 minor faction villages. So we could assimilate this minor faction, actually get a significant bonus. It's a movement bonus from the Eriks. So it's not that great, but their special unit, the Vine Snake, is actually kind of helpful because it's, again, like it's a blocker. And a pretty vicious one is that. And we could use that with our mostly ranged units, so... Build a public library in one of your cities and we get the advanced armor. Well... that is nice. Sure, I'm gonna build a public library. I'm most definitely gonna do that. And also gonna build a seed storage. Is there like a timer on it? Let's see. Oh, by the way, if you press F4, like these keys up here up top, they're tied to the F keys. So, yeah, if you wonder why suddenly the screen pops up and I not click on it, that is the reason why. Now, I can't really see there is any timer on it. Just sure I don't miss it, because I actually want this advanced armor. Definitely want to have it. It's level 1. But I'm hoping, like, now we do need more, either titanium or glass steel. I much prefer glass steel. And then we could actually retrofit our armies. Because what the holy resource does for us, and I'm talking about that while exploring a little more, it actually gives you better bonuses for your Volter units. Like, let's... Oh, by the way, I forgot, yeah, talking about bonus. How about we retrofit these guys with the equipment we actually got going? So give them the low-cost stuff and give them a little movement or improved vision. What was this? Sharp sense? I think, yeah, the damage from ranged, improved movement. Do we actually, yeah, let's not waste any extra production because we don't need that. Well, it's also a little bit of an initiative bonus. And it's just 20 production, so maybe we get that. Okay, so what the Volter's units all got is Techno Lover, and that gives you a 50% bonus provided by the equipment made with the same resource as the Holy resource. So that would be pretty awesome. And the glass steel stuff is high initiative, high damage. Combine that with a 50% bonus, put it on the ranged, tanky kind of marine, and you got yourself a beastly unit. So I would much rather find more glass steel than titanium. If we find titanium, we could tech for another unit. Or just, well, actually let's actually assign the hero now. There we go. We don't have the dust to retrofit these guys. We could maybe retrofit one. But I'd rather keep my dust for now to... or do I? That's quite a difficult decision already, because... Okay, let's compare these. Like, we got 68 hit points and 30 damage. The damage won't go up much. It's 20 hit points. Yeah, I'm gonna save the dust, because early on it's more important to actually get those basic buildings going than to improve your armies just that tiny little bit. Okay, we got no boosters yet. So we also don't have any strategic resource yet, so there's no need for us to... Oh, what was... Sorry for that. I'm kind of distracted by my phone for a second. Now, where was I? Yeah, so there's no need for us to go through the holy resource benefits yet. Soon, though. Soon, soon. Okay, one more turn for the settler, and let's explore these ruins here. Hopefully just... of course, nothing. Yeah, I'd rather get a little quest than nothing, obviously, but what can you do? That's just the way the cookie crumbles, huh? Now, what do we actually want? Like, we got 4, and we'll have 3, so we need to research 2 more techs in this region. Like, the mercenary market, it's not yet necessary, because probably we won't have the 300 dust or 400 to actually afford a hero. I'm not sure about the extra dust, because it's based on rivers, and while we do have that in our capital, while we do have it there, we actually don't have any rivers in this region. I don't see any in this region, and not sure about here. So probably not gonna go for that. Sewer system is one that's possible. Search party as well. And the geometrical labs. Again, like I explained in the last series, I'm never gonna go for the tier 1 weapons unless I'm in dire need. Like, I got an immediate neighbor in the necrophager or something like that, and I got a strategic resource to actually get those weapons and then make a rush. But other than that, with the same resource I can get tier 2 equipment. And why would I ever choose tier 1 if I can get tier 2 for the same resources? Because after tier 1 is researched, tier 2 is better. Like, it's not even useful anymore. So it's not different, it's just flat out worse. So until they change that, I'm not gonna get that. So the only question for me is, like, do we get the geometrical labs and the sewer systems in which order? Like, probably in this one. First get the techie stuff, then get the expansion based buildings. Okay, looks like we're all done. Next turn is gonna be the settler. So let us end the turn. There we go. And move around a little bit. Let's move to here. Oh, more glass steel. Very, very good. So I already know which region we'll... Oh, please don't tell me like it ends here. Please don't do that to me. Come on, game. I've been so nice. Don't do that. Oh, okay. It extends at least a little bit up top. So this region here already looks a little... Oh, and we got an anomaly. The golden tree. And another one. The wizard stone. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Looks like my famous karma strikes again. And we can actually get that region. But before we fully uncover it, I want to get my settler over here. And actually I think I will... like, settle here and then make a triangle like that. So let's put his ass on this tile and get him going. There we go. Turn on the Fitzy again. I wonder if there's a hotkey for that. Gotta read up. There's a thread in the forums that explains hotkeys, and I'm gonna check it if there are any for this, because actually kind of annoying to scroll there, especially because I got 2 monitors and my mouse will just scroll out of there, and then I run the risk of going back to desktop, and the game is very sensitive about being tapped down to the desktop. Okay, I want to get the public library ASAP, because I want to get this extra tech. So let's do it like that. And we're already last in points, of course, because the AI is impossible. And it likes to cheat. And we can't settle where we want. And isn't that just a little sad? Could go here, but yeah, that's a bad compromise. Like, I need to settle here. Oh, that's so great. Thank you for that very much. So we can't... Ah, gosh. Well, okay. One more turn. It's not gonna be the worst. Let's explore here a little bit. Maybe up here. Looking good. So at least we got a little room. Let's look there. Another... Wow. So we got like 20, 30, 40 happiness here. And we got last deal. And what? Got another anomaly up here. Oh man, that is just... Wow. That's... I don't even... Huh. So maybe we get a second settler right away. Yeah, why don't we do that? After we get the public library. There we go. Okay, so now we got the advanced armor. Let's take a look at what it does for us. Oh, it's just the regular advanced armor level 1. Okay, I thought it's like a special... Okay. Well, at least it's a little bonus. And let's... what's the... like this here? Yeah. Let's take a look at that stuff. Missing resources, yeah. Okay, it's just 1 glass steel for this footwear. Yeah, that fits the Marines perfectly. That fits them perfectly. Very, very good. Okay, so we just need that glass steel going, and then we can actually make something happen. Goody. You... I'll move up. Oh, okay. Move on here. Okay, so we found the east and west borders of our territory. So let's just go down there. Could ask these guys for some quests, but meh. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. I'm not sure at which turn the... Oh, wait a second. You gotta settle here. The rowing armies start to... Wandering armies start to walk around. But I'm imagining it's gotta be sometime soon. Okay, so here we we lose 2 turns on population, but we do gain like what's it? Okay, 11. So we gain 4 turns on the mill foundry, and that will save us a couple turns on the seed storage, and you know it's gonna pay dividends. The faster we get the mill foundry, the faster we get all the other stuff. And that is going to pay dividends in the future. There's probably a way to calculate that through, and probably someone will do it someday. But yeah, I can't. I don't have the time for that, I'm afraid. Okay, so now we should be able to catch up in points just a little bit. No. We're still last in points, of course. Well, that's fine. Good, let's find out what's down here. Maybe there's some more glass steel. That would be just fabulous. Okay, 2 turns for the seed storage. How many turns? Like 4 turns for the settler. So how about we... that's quite difficult. This here looks good. 2 turns for an additional population, and also we get the seed storage, and then we got a settler. We can pop over here and snag this region. I do like that plan. Empire Mint up in the queue. That's very good. We got the public library going. And you notice, like, different from the necrophages, which probably I would have started already, started on these borough streets already. Plus 15 per level on... Oh yeah. I'm not going for the borough streets just yet, because they do cost you 10 happiness until they level. And like I need 2 population for 1 extra borough streets. So I want to wait until I can actually form a triangle to offset the happiness modifier a little bit. And for those of you wondering what the hell I'm talking about, this series, I put a couple of links in the video description. A couple of threads I found really interesting. One of them is the discussion about how to actually lay out your cities in a way that you get the maximum out of the, the adjacency bonus of the districts. And while the intro in the title is in the thread is a little outdated, because it's from a time where you actually could level your districts up to level 3 and 4, I think, which now is only possible as the cultists. Still, it's viable, and there's some additional ideas in it. I think it's like 6 pages or 7 pages long already, and there's a lot of good ideas and a lot of good discussion in it. And also put a couple of different threads that I really found interesting and touch on different aspects on the game in a more basic way. Because again, this series here is, I guess, a little slower than your usual Let's Player, because I do like to talk a lot, but it's yet not a tutorial. And like I promised, I'm gonna put out tutorials, don't you worry. But this here is not it. So go to the forums and check it out, because there's a lot of people willing to help. And there's a couple of really good and interesting threads on the forums. So I put out a selection of those. Okay, let's take one more turn and find out what this region here is, because I don't want to end on a cliffhanger. I know it's probably smart from a, like, TV producer standpoint. Keep the people anxious to watch, but I don't want to. Okay, we got the Nydia. Gain initiative bonus. Again, not that great. But, well. Oh, and they caught an Ardent Mage here on this. Again, this, like, awesome art. Okay, this... Anyway, never mind. Stop babbling. So what's the... Okay, so there's a ruin here. Let's go one more and another ruin. So it looks like it's another of those regions without strategic resources. Well, at least we get a little dust. Huh, that's kind of sad. So we only got 2 regions that got strategic resource, and it's Glasssteel at least. That's my favorite, because not only does it work amazingly well with the Marines, but it also, if you pop it like a booster to actually make it your holy resource, you get a 20% dust bonus. And that, my friends, suits my playstyle very, very well, as you know from the previous series. I like to be rich, and I like to have an abundance of dust, because that's what makes me able to cope with my mistakes that I do make from time to time. Anyway, this does it for the episode. Next time we're gonna find out what's in this ruin and do our dangest to get this Solite region under our belt, because man is it awesome. Look at that. Look at that. The Golden Tree, the Wizard Stone, the Mycordia, and the... what's that? Mutant Marsh. Who doesn't like to live next to a mutant marsh? Oh, that's a funny idea. Anyway, that does it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, yeah, click the like button, or if you're not already a subscriber, you should consider it, because if you're enjoying these videos, there's gonna be one every day, and you can watch them, and you get a convenient little pop-up that tells you, hey, TecToss made a new video. No? Okay, never mind. I love you anyways, even if you don't subscribe and don't like and just sit there and crawl your balls and be lazy. That's fine. You just enjoy your day and have a wonderful one, and I see you around for the next episode. Until then, goodbye.